in the place where hope turned to ash. So come and find me.
Liminal Point is an upcoming psychological survival horror game developed and published by indie studio Hideworks, scheduled for release in 2026 for Windows PC via Steam with full support for Steam Deck. Drawing inspiration from genre classics like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, and Signalis, the game employs an isometric fixed camera perspective to deliver a modern yet nostalgic horror experience. Players assume the role of Lyra Sterling, a former rock musician who returns to the fog-shrouded island of Ashen Point after receiving a cryptic voicemail from her long-missing bandmate, Mira. Once a thriving locale, Ashen Point has become a desolate ghost town following an environmental disaster, now inhabited by grotesque creatures and haunted by the town's dark past. As Lyra navigates through decaying mansions, abandoned hospitals, and labyrinthine sewers, she must manage scarce resources, solve intricate puzzles, and confront both physical monstrosities and psychological horrors that blur the line between reality and nightmare. The game's combat system emphasizes strategic decision-making, requiring players to plan routes, conserve ammunition, and utilize a limited inventory system reminiscent of classic survival horror titles. Liminal Point features a rich narrative that delves into themes of memory, trauma, and the unreliability of perception, with multiple endings influenced by player choices. The atmospheric experience is further enhanced by a chilling original soundtrack composed by Rimu Daifuku, incorporating unconventional sound design elements such as bowed electric guitars and manipulated environmental recordings to create an immersive auditory landscape. While currently confirmed for PC, the developers have indicated potential future releases on consoles, including PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, with an official announcement forthcoming. Liminal Point aims to revitalize the survival horror genre by combining classic mechanics with contemporary storytelling and audio-visual design. Now you can enjoy the screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy.